Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway.
Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there. Use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
On behalf of His Royal Highness Omar Al-Ghazali, I bid you welcome.
Looking good, sir.
So that would be very difficult.
Okay, right. But what if they get our key?
But with a small loan I soon built up a construction empire that was worthy of the great Al-Ghazali legacy.
So she wanted one. No, oh, no, two. Shoot.
I would like to
You should ask again.
my cousins, without whose friendship, influence, this chief might be. Thank you. I'm proud to yet again immortalize our great family. Not most importantly, this
Thanks for coming.
which is to date the tallest building in the world. I'm very proud of my children. So I'm humbly proud to open the Burj Al Ghazali. Now please, be my guests and celebrate and thank you.
Greetings, sir.
Good afternoon. This is quite the ceremony. I was thinking, upstairs, as I understand, it's the Royal Highness.
They have to. Doesn't the Sheik have some connections in the fashion world?
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
Lucy, you are needed at the inauguration. And there are some other issues I'd like to run by you.
Oh, wait. Cornelia, don't go!
Can't believe she stood there.
Get me a drink. A strong one.
Yes, of course, miss. Any preference?
It doesn't matter. Sorry, Lucy. There is more. Oh, I'm sure you can handle it.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Sir?
Greetings, sir.
New guard signed a codename Pinky. I got word that he entered the building, but he hasn't reported for duty yet.
Probably still down at the depot, getting his uniform. I just hope he's got his papers with him.
I heard rumors that he used to work for that Dawood Rangan. You know, the Bollywood producer who died.
Doesn't sound promising.
No, it doesn't.
Say what?
All right.
Greetings, sir. Sir.
I think that's total BS. Are you on duty tomorrow?
Yeah. Why?
Just wondered if you got the briefing on the lockdown drill tomorrow.
I got it. I'll get it to once more.
So are you telling me I can't do my job?
I'm sorry. Mr. Ingram gave specific instructions. No noise of any kind. He's working. He doesn't want to be disturbed.
I get the radio, but if I don't vacuum, I'll get fired.
It's not my problem.
That's Carl Ingram, Provident's partner and brass-balled billionaire. A legendary political fixer, Ingram is old money and as rotten as they come.
Okay.
Another one coming up.
Thanks.
Looking good today, sir.
recruiting. Now, only a fool would assume that power can be kept by only a few good men and women. We might be the chess masters, but we need...
That's pretty strange.
Are you kidding me? I specifically asked for no noise.
Why me?
I'm working on my documents here. Jesus! Thank you. About time. And it's on. And Jeffrey excelled. Lo and behold, he started to gain, what do they call it? Scholarship. Built to be admitted.
We got ourselves a serious troublemaker. Any clues about our man? No idea on Tango.
You don't find this awkward? Because I find it very awkward.
This building would never have been built without our influence.
VIP is down. The VIP is down. Come on, get up. Don't waste my time. What's the problem? We got Bogey knocking people out. Do we have an ID on the suspect? I didn't see the bastard. This is Papa Charlie. I have arrived at the location and it looks clear. Over. Don't start slacking, men. I got a feeling this ain't over. Holy shit!
Whoa! After crack. I need help!
Readdress the package. I said readdress the package. Now go. Got it. Get the package into safety. I'll keep this side busy.
Hit! I'm hit!
This is Foxtrot 1 actual. Get in cover! Engage your hostile target.
Copy, Command. Still looking. No sign of the perp. I read you, Command. Understood. Bag in a tank.
After graduating from an Ivy League college, full honor, Jeffrey wanted to make
All right, let's call it off. James, you read me?
brilliant.
Yeah, I'm
An
writing
ideal.
this down. Over.
And he started working for what he believed was a greater cause. Uh-huh. Excellent. You, check it out. I don't like this.
Huh? You all right?
Oh, well.
No, I suppose that's good news.
Please stay back. Oh.
Shit. Found it down. Hey, what seems to be the trouble?
Command, yeah, I'm here now. Come in, Command! Boys, I think we're about to frickin' fire. Security breach! I need you to move now! You got orders. I expect you to carry them out. Understand? Whoever Dale.
Namaste. You win some, you lose some.
Another loose thread. Toast if I get written up again.
This is definitely not the best part of the job.
Hey, who are you? Do I know you? Come with me. I'm right behind you, sir.
Right there. That's Marcus Stuyvesant, Providence partner, self-entitled and arrogant little worm. He might not look like much, but he's done more damage to the world than you could dream.
It's all alive. Like the lights have brushstrokes, the textures. Beautiful. What the hell? Ah! Jesus! Ah!
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Sir. Hey, we need some help here. Please, get some help.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator. This morning, I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa...
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I speak to Madame Carlyle?
Please, sir.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary, and all this security. I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about the test.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me.
This is what I mean.
Talk about it.
Hey, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. That stuff from your ex is like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was going to read into them and freak out. Say I was done.
Inside the house.
I'm really get a number on
You know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. I'm sure there's more to find in Zachary's room.
Hello, sir.
photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect.
I guess you can do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up. Just before you call.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got. Now we'll never know. Oh no!
Broken lab equipment. Looks like it was recently used, though.
before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked every... Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any...
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worries about how things will be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said that go.
Broken lab equipment. Looks like it was recently used, though.
Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got. Now,
Listen, Gregory. Something's off. Here's what we're most likely getting.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
You have a way with words, Dan.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff were all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me. Yes, hi, Cassie. It's me again. Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't do my legs. My eyes are not working. Listen. You can't tell anyone. But look, the thing is, I've been asked to call you to see Edward's funeral. But even though Mother is still alive, we can have to go through with it.
Huh? What? Sir, sorry, but you've dropped something.
Emmer Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach! Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from...
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants, then? You like food? I know some places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Patrick Carlisle. Evening.
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy. Tell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Pacey, for God's sake, Emma.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play few... Would you mind taking a few steps away from me, please?
Hello, sir.
She's not fit to be in charge anymore.
That is the door to Rebecca's room. I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Bloomberg, hello. Yeah, listen.
Professional me to talk about that. And I should get back to
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing? Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Yeah, keep it real. Nah, you don't have the right clearance, mister. Please, don't waste my time. Excuse me, sir. This area's up. Yeah, and don't come back. It's for your own good.
You want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle. Everything's in order.
you find out that the vote was notarized? But how the hell did that happen? Nope. We all signed it. I gave it to you.
Bill! This'll be good.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Just keep calm.
Yeah, hey, bro.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat. Please, go ahead.
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You are wrong, Mr. Whitmer. He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave this room. I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I'm sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
How are you,
The file
sir?
you want is in the safe. Good hunting.
Good work, 47. That's the file on
Where are you
Arthur
going?
Edwards secured.
Please.
Time
Sit
to
down.
take care of Madame Carlyle.
Right. Where were we? The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
How are you?
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Did the portrait photographer check out? Verified his identity?
I vetted him thoroughly. Good.
'47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
on King China. This city is Big Brother's wet dream with more than 2.5 million families covering 15 million people. Privacy is a four-letter word in this place. It's pretty ironic that a cloak and dagger organization like the ICA keeps its most valuable...
Shouldn't be out here with a bad influence spinster like me. We're going to be easily fixed. What's going on in that middle place? It's 3 in the morning, and I swear I've seen at least 4 chefs turning up for work.
I think you might understand. It's gotta be good if what you're saying is true.
Sir, you've got the wrong place. You don't qualify for the homeless shelter.
Creeps me out how they're different when they leave. Yeah, I'd say they're different when they enter. Come on, you know what I mean. Like they're not quite there. Some of them in a really bad way. I'd never.
I'm gonna be get the hell out of here. This thing, it says I can make a lot of money to be in some experiment.
We don't want people like us for that sort of thing.
No, they only want people like us. The flyer says so.
That means it's too dangerous for rich people. Don't do it.
Oh, I'm going. This is my chance. I just need to find out where it is. The flyer has a symbol I need to fly over the community.
Accepting you may suffer partial or complete memory loss.
An umbrella with a...
You understand that full...
Oh, get a house. I'm never going on the rain again.
Right? Seek further compensation.
Yes.
Who would you like to benefit from the proceedings if you yourself are incapacitated? Would you excuse me? Oh, so Hush likes the last one I sent up to the top floor.
I don't see nothing.
He'll be the one to conclude this case. I knew Hush would be. He signed up for the full package.
Okay.
Strong, too.
I'll take it from here. Just sit back, relax.
I'll wrap up down here. Thanks, Millie. I was just informed that you don't need any more subjects. Oh, no, there will be more to come, depending on the results. Come back tomorrow.
Something ain't right down here. Stand by while I investigate.
doing anything. Something real bad is going down. Do something.
Thank you.
Nothing here.
I'm sorry.
Christ's sake! Command! Command, you there? We're looking for one civilian. A little confusing. Just like I thought. Way past goal. Man, got nothing. Standing by. Man, nothing in my position. Over.
You have to understand that it's part of the job.
I haven't slept much lately. My back is smashing.
Dark matter. What's that about?
You know, I enjoy your company.
That's nice. Me too.
Yeah, that last guy wouldn't shut up about the experiments. Had 1,000 questions. An hour.
Yeah, what are those experiments about? I overhear stuff, but I don't. Stuff. It is a little freaky, though. Those homeless people. Upstairs, that's the... Not get you anything?
I don't feel like myself. Something is wrong. Still not quite yourself, I see. That doesn't necessarily mean you never get.
How is it? 1 to 5. How strong is it?
Up and running. Huh?
Boat control now.
System online. Yes, and fast motion.
Vixen, Vixen, Vixen.
God, it works again.
What the hell am I talking to myself?
Reboot everything, and I can't stand to hear Lay complain about me ruining his one
You're breathing down my neck all the time. Drones and surveillance and
Hush!
him. Hush the bastard. Wow. He looks a lot older.
Hush! You need to focus your...
Yeah, nothing here. Okay, good.
Hush! You need to focus your mind on the project.
Oh. Check that out. Acknowledged.
Hush! You need to focus your mind on the project. Vision. Leave all that tedious stuff.
Huh?
Alfred, hey, pick that up.
Got it working. Okay. Just keep them all from malfunctioning. How should we come down? That's it.
Exactly. Whoa. Will be great.
Test
prep H 109 initiated. Signal strength at 40% confirmed.
Yes. Focus now. Almost there. Run simulation. Identify defining planet. Map. Prepare incision. 0, 1. Load suggestion. Motor control. 44.1. Execute. This headache.
You're gonna regret this! What's going on? Come on,
You got the bastard pouch. Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to the core.
Anyone got a visual?
No. I lost him too. That's the guy! Damn it! Get him into your sights and pull that back.
Where did he go? I need backup.
is so sore.
Why's that?
I fell over because a homeless woman suddenly jumped up right in front of me. She was hiding in a hole.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Hey, mister. You're being told politely. Come on.
Mr. Pritchard, I presume. Hi, I'm Chanting. Pleased to meet you. I'll be your guide on the facility tour.
Spare me the pleasantries. I've had an awful flight. 9 hours delayed, luggage lost somewhere along the way, and the airline is trying to avoid their responsibility. I'm hungry and I'm tired, and I want to straighten everything out before I'm doing your tour.
Yes, so sorry about your flight.
So, someone is here for a tour of the facility. Might be a way to get in.
Just let me know when you're ready. Oh, did you bring the P-41 we left for you in the apartment?
No, I wasn't informed that I should.
Oh, very sorry, Mr. Pritchard. We need you to bring the P-41 to get the tour. It's procedure. Please read it out before you come and find me. I'll be waiting by the stairs in the back of the restaurant kitchen. The VIP has access through the kitchen. I'll be waiting for him in the back.
Understood.
Hey, hurry up. The man is starving.
Yes, I'll see to it.
Do you want me to go complain on your behalf? Do you want me to send everything back?
Hello, Mr. Pritchard. I've just learned that your plane will be delayed beyond the lifetime of the entry code you received for the facility. For your convenience, we've set up the new code to be 0118 to match the one for the apartment. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Hi, Chanting here. Mr. Pritchard, I'm just calling to tell you to bring your P-41 for the facility tour. Thank you.
Mr. Pritchard, I just read your report and share your concerns regarding facility leadership behavior. I fully back your decision to inspect, and I would appreciate updates on your initial findings as they come in. Good job. Oh, you got new menus. I had no idea. Do you still have the, sorry, what? Right, yeah. Just some sparkling water is fine. So, do you... Oh, they're right here. Yeah, so I'd like to get some soup dumplings. Right, sorry, yeah, with the crab. And how about some of those... Shit, what are they called? The crispy ones? Yes, those. Perfect. You know what? I'll get a double order. And, a plate of the pork bao buns.
Seen his room. Any clues in there? Is he assembling one of those super...
No, I'm not meeting him at the apartment. He went straight to the restaurant.
Find your inner.
He was hungry after the 9-hour flight delay. I'll give him the tour. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Sure thing.
Find your inner Zen. Close your eyes.
Shit. Was today's code?
That was Collins.
Ting here. Mr. Pritchard is in the restaurant. I don't know when he'll be ready for the tour, but I'll wait for him. You know, we lost his luggage once we had it right first. Of course. I will. Thank you. Hoi Mei, could you check my desk for me? I can't longer if I close the file on it, and I don't want it to delay very Yeah, well, I'm telling you, go ahead. You don't want me to mention the attitude of God. Good.
Tamada. Shit.
Hey, Oliver. I'm
Oh, yeah.
I always saw the tour I left. Mom, not bullying the kind of work. Yes. In the middle of the night. I am 24 years old. I'm hanging up.
Oh, God, I don't feel so good.
Oh. Just glad it's not me! Evening.
Hoi Mei, could you check my desk for me? I can't
I'm ready to inspect the facility now.
Good. I hope you enjoyed the food. Did you bring the P-41 we left for you in the apartment?
Yes, I have everything I need.
Good. Let's continue the tour. Continue, you may say. We haven't even started the tour yet. But we have, without you even noticing it, Mr. Pritchard. Invisibility is the best security there is. You see, the restaurant is in fact a front that lets all ICA personnel arrive unseen. Who notices a dumpling cook on his way to work?
Dressing the part takes you a long way.
ICA guarantees absolute discretion to all clients. We take that promise very seriously, as you will see on all steps of the tour. Doesn't look like much, does it?
Ms. Chen and visitor, welcome. Please report to security desk for visitor sign-in.
Will do. I love the facility AI. It's really looking out for us. And we're in. The inside is a self-contained modular build that can be disassembled and removed in less than 12 hours if we are compromised. No trace we will ever hear.
I agree. Leaving no trace behind is the only sensible MO.
The outside shell is a building marked for demolition. We've put a hold on it with city planning. A deliberate misplacement of the order. But have people in place to rectify that. At first shift, city construction will move in. Our policy around ICA personnel is that they are a resource, but also a risk. On top of contractual repercussions if breaches occur, we perform detailed vetting on everyone. The first, blunt vetting, is a frisk. We have, of course, never had any employees trying to bring unauthorized weapons inside the facility, but we do consider... consider the step important. I'll need to start the setup.
You can hack that panel with your camera, 47.
It's like they're waiting for something bad to happen.
Maybe I should.
Where's Mr. Pritchard? I have better things to do.
Hello, sir. If you want to get past me, I have to frisk you first. That's not open for discussion. This is just standard procedure. Just a formality. All right, proceed.
Don't move a muscle.
There's no way you're getting through that door, 47. It only opens for people with an authentic security clearance. The signal's encrypted. Without a dongle, we can't hack it. What is it, Jamie? What's wrong?
I don't know, I'm just...
Scan initiated. Scanning all body systems. Scanning hormonal profile. Scanning chemical profile. Scan complete. Thank you for your patience.
If you had the right dongle, you could hack that panel, 47.